So Saturday night at DeVos Place, it will be the 17th annual Bid for Bachelors and Bachelorettes event, which is put together by friends and families of cystic fibrosis, which is an absolutely wonderful charity that I've had the chance to learn more about over the last several years. This is the first time I haven't been able to MC it would have been year 7. But I'm out of town doing a basketball game. Otherwise, I would still be there. Kerri is here.
So the charity suffers because of your personal career. That's what we're getting at.
I don't know that they're suffering by me not being there. I suspect their success is pinned on a lot of hard work by real people.
It'll definitely be weird without you this year.
That is very kind of you.
Yeah, but that's all right. They have Connie and Curtis to swoop in and fill in.
Are they doing it?
I see their names on here.
Oh no!
Yes.
No,
that's great.
Yeah, no, they're just
Well, it's
they're just gonna
great,
take
but,
one
I
thing
mean,
at a time. First, it starts with a few listeners, and then it starts with some.
Yeah.
But they're doing the
auctioneer
auctioneering.
gigs.
They're not doing the hosting.
they are?
Is what you were doing.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's a
Our
tough
host
deal.
this
I don't
year.
want them any part of it. You need to ask them to leave.
Yeah,
we want to find their own.
We want to make your charity about us. That's what's important.
Kerri, we're very okay. Being that it is for a great charity, and being that we like them, all of that considered, when it comes to things like this is very upsetting to us. This is hurtful.
How much do we have to donate from our own pockets for you to walk across the hallway and fire them?
And tell them that they're not welcome.
What will that take?
I'm not in charge.
Yeah, that's a good answer.
Good, but
That's a good answer.
passing.
Who's emceeing?
This year we have Sam Ternelia, who is a former contestant of The Voice.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
On The Voice. And now, is this person happen to be local to the area and they just was on the show, or?
Yes, I believe he's out of Muskegon. He lives in Chicago now.
Oh, okay. So
He's actually the sister of the brother of one of our girls on our committee.
Okay.
perfect.
Okay.
Now, for those who are unfamiliar, friends and families of CF, it's basically a support blanket, or a security blanket, I should say. That's a phrase. Support blanket's not one. But for families that have a family member who's dealing with cystic fibrosis. And I love the scope of what you guys do, because it's not just you take care of the patient, but you also make sure the families can keep bills turned on. It's wide-ranging. There's no limit to what you will do. It's sort of, what do you need? That's what we'll do, yes?
Right. We gear it towards the individual needs. And, there's a lot of different things that we do for support for the families and the patients. We might provide vitamins or prescriptions, medical equipment that their insurance might not cover, funding for flu shots, maybe humidifiers or air purifiers, or if they're having a tough month, maybe utilities or their rent or mortgage payments. But one of the biggest things that we do is we provide care packages to the children that are at the hospital for an extended amount of time. They have a wish list that they fill out when they're at the hospital, so we try to come up with all the items that they really want, and it might be Barbie dolls or toys or games or activities that they can do while they're there, just make their stay a little bit better.
Yeah, because for someone who doesn't know what cystic fibrosis is, can you give it sort of the elevator pitch of what it is?
Yes, it's a life-threatening disease that's genetic, and it affects the lungs and digestive system, and currently there's no cure.
Mm-hmm. And it makes breathing is difficult, amongst other things.
Right.
And so, yeah, like you said, those extended stays in the hospital.
About 1,000 new cases every year of
Yeah.
CF, according to their site.
And if you're a little kid, that's
It's
hard
not
to
fun
deal
to
with.
be in the hospital for 2 weeks with nothing to do.
It's an amazing charity, and the event is great. You want to get dressed up, go out and have a few drinks, and then bid some money on some bachelors and some bachelorettes. Kerri was a 2-time bachelorette, auctioned off twice. I don't remember how much you got the first time. I'm sure it was great.
It wasn't
But the second
that great.
time, the second time you did it, I don't know if it's the biggest ever, but it was one of the biggest. I actually know
At
there
the
was
time, it was, and now, I think it was 5,000, but
5,000. You must have shown some skin that year.
skin to win.
I just had a lot of stuff in my package.
Yeah. In fact, you had told us that year that you had been working on it from almost the time the year before, when you thought your date package should have gone for more. That you just went after everything you could imagine.
I was very determined.
Yes. And a lot of the bachelors and bachelorettes, all of them, work very hard to put together these date packages. And some people go out on the date. Joe did it years ago. The person who bought his date package had no interest in dating him, like women in general, until he met his wife. In fact, it's one year when I was emceeing, my wife bid on a man, which was a subtle message to me. And I accepted that message.
So
it's a pretty great
but
thing.
she didn't. She went and she just bid, and then that's if
She
she
didn't
would
get it.
have won, would she have gone out with the guy?
I assume so. But you don't have to.
Would you? Okay.
She
well,
wanted the date package.
Yeah,
It was
we
a great date package.
we actually won one.
Yeah.
My wife did the same thing.
Yeah.
I don't know whose it was.
How does that feel? I wonder for the guy if a date package goes down.
I'm
and they
sure
say, yeah, I'll
terrible.
take everything but the dude. You know?
I was a little bummed the first year that I did it because I had like a pair of jeans, his and her jeans in my date package, and a girl bought me for her and her significant other, and so I didn't get to go on the date or get the free jeans included. So that was a little bummer.
Yeah, because you thought, okay, well, we'll go out on this date, and
I geared it around towards things that I wanted to do.
yeah, which
But it doesn't always happen that way.
makes
So
sense.
you can bid as an individual, you can bid as a couple, or you can have a whole table going on some of these date packages because some of them are very large this year.
That is fantastic. And you can see them all, friendsandfamiliesofcf.org, or just go to bidforbach.org, and that will redirect you. It's at DeVos Place Saturday. Doors open at 5:30, opening remarks and presentations at 6:30, and then bidding at 7 o'clock. Silent auction from 5:30 until 9. Now, we have a couple of we have a bachelor and a bachelorette. Let's start with Elida. Elida, welcome. Tell us about yourself. What do you do?
I am a marketing coordinator here downtown for the hotels.
Nice. And what is in your date package? I bet it's pretty impressive.
Well, everybody.
Just me. That's all they need.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
I'm expecting 30,000.
I don't need stuff.
Everybody kind of has a theme geared towards their package.
Okay.
But I guess my theme is kind of like get really ripped at the gym and then go eat a lot of food and get fat again, or vice versa.
Perfect.
Excellent.
So my package includes the JW Ultimate Getaway Package that has a couples massage. It also has an opportunity to take your photo on the helipad and obviously an overnight stay. And then another one is the 4-diamond package for the Amway Grand, which includes a gift certificate to Cygnus 27, then also an overnight stay. And then I have a gift card to Ruth Chris and Sanchez. And then I have a 10 cycle rides from Physique that's opening mid-March on East Paris. And I also have 10 kettlebell classes.
Wow.
So
Oh, those
You
are
really
tough.
did. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh God, those are very difficult whipping those things around. Even the little 1-pounder.
Yeah. Jason, how about you? You're a bachelor. Is this your first time as a bachelor?
It's my first time as a bachelor. I actually used to DJ the event.
You did? Okay, yeah.
So,
I thought you looked familiar,
yeah,
but
I was there when you
I
were
said
there.
enough
Yeah.
of this.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
time to,
Yeah,
time
I
to
gotta
unveil
get in
the
on
sausage.
time to put the best goods in the market
There we
up for
go.
sale.
Exactly.
I bet you didn't say that.
Not
That
at
doesn't
all.
sound like something- that doesn't sound like something a human would say.
No.
What's in
exactly.
your date bag?
Mine, being a DJ, I geared it all towards like nightlife events. I have tickets from the Intersection. I believe 4 pairs of tickets to any show throughout the year 2014. A VIP section donated from Eve with a bottle service and guest list for up to 8 people, along with different gift certificates from different venues around town, like McFadden's, the Gilmores, and Rockwell's Republic, and a lot of the different places around GR.
Yeah. It's
So-
going to be fantastic.
It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to actually being a bachelor and not being the one playing the music this year.
That moment, I've always been really impressed as the bystander who simply introduces or has introduced the bachelors or the bachelorettes. That moment, it's sort of a crescendo of a lot of hard work, but also you're out there very vulnerable, and the bachelors and bachelorettes always deal with it very well, and because it always goes well for one thing, but still, even
Yeah.
though you've seen it all these years and you know it goes well, you know that you're going to be well received. Your date package is going to make a lot of money for a great charity, but there's got to still be that little bit of anxiety.
I think that's why I haven't been a bachelor until this year. I've been scared. I had my safety net and my safety zone of my turntables in front of me, and now this year they convinced me to come out, and it's a little freaky.
Okay, so you said turntables, because some people will say they're a DJ. And
I
they- and
actually
they-
use turntables.
Right.
Yes.
Some will actually just open up their laptop and just hit play.
No.
Yeah.
No.
And they just hold one headphone to their ear and act. Oh yeah,
Yes.
man, I'm a
Yes.
So you do the
DJ.
deal. You like hold the headphone with your shoulder.
Yeah, I do
Listen to what's
everything
in
with
queue.
the shoulder. I do the wiki, like
Okay.
everyone calls it.
Yeah.
Every stereotype of a DJ, the real ones, yes, I do.
Do you?
So you're not a jerk with a nano.
Do you?
No.
Yeah.
Do you host things where you actually have to talk on the mic, or is it
Sometimes.
all just okay?
Sometimes I do a lot of work with the local nightclubs and like concert venues like the Intersection, and then I do a lot of the larger events like Rock the Rapids, Party in the Park,
Okay.
DJing those events. So
All right.
Very cool. Kerri, you have a lot of great sponsors, I know, that help out. And by the way, all these businesses that donate their goods and services and stuff, there are plenty of them that are new and that I'm hearing for the first time, but there's a lot of them that seemingly they get the phone call from the Bid for Bachelorette people, and they say, yeah, I'm in. And they've been back year after year after year. So thanks to all of them. That's a great charity.
Yeah, we have a lot that keep coming back, and a lot of times for the Bachelors and Bachelorettes, when they are putting their date packages together, when they go out to the community, and they go into a local business and ask for a donation, a lot of times they know who we are.
Yeah.
And kind of expecting it a little bit. But yeah, we have a lot of great supporters. There are so many.
I put you on the spot, didn't I? Name them all.
We have an entire page in tiny print of
Go
all
to the
of them.
website.
Yeah, go to the website. There really are great ones. So the event is Saturday. Bid for Bachelors and Bachelorettes, DeVos Place. Doors open at 5:30. Wish I could be there. It'll be great. You guys will raise a ton of dough. How much did they raise? Did you guys raise last year?
I think it was around 70,000. So I'd love to beat that number.
And I know it seemed like every year it goes up.
Yes, it does.
Which is fantastic. A lot of generous people.
Our packages are definitely worth a lot of money this year.
Very good.
They did a great job this year.
You can see all the date packages, bidforbatch.org as well. Kerri, Elida, Jason, thank you. Great
Thanks for
luck
having
Saturday.
us.
You don't need it. We're all leaving. We'll see you later. It's 97.9 GRD.